or I guess it could be afternoon or evening or night. I might even be telling you good night right now. I don't know. Y'all are everywhere around the world. Whatever it is, wherever you're at, good that. I know I have some people over in the UK who literally stay up past their bedtime on upload days, which aren't set, or just kind of a thing that I do when I can get something up. I know a lot of them stay up late though to watch the videos, so it would be good night to them, but good whatever it is wherever you're at. Today my mission is to go through and declutter my fall decor. I know some of y'all are like, Marina, who declutters their fall decor when they're about to decorate for fall? I do. There is no rhyme or reason. When that declutter bone hits you, it hits you like a ton of bricks, and it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, what day of the week it is, what season you're in, what season you're about to enter. You just do the daggone thing. In my case anyway. The declutter bone has hit me, and it hit me at the perfect time because Nanny is having a church yard sale. So she pastors a church and they're doing like this big church yard sale and stuff, and I was like, I got some things for you. I got some things for you. So I'm going to donate the fall stuff that I decluttered today to the church yard sale to benefit, you know, a church. Another thing is, about the time my birthday comes around, it's time to decorate for fall. So Shane was talking about giving me something for my birthday, and I'm not one to ask for birthday presents. I never do that, ever. I didn't this time either. It's just something about it. I tell my kids, they're like, Mama, what do you want for your birthday? Every year it's the same answer. Like, you are my gift. You literally are the best gift I've ever been given. Nothing could top you. Don't even try. My gifts go my salvation, my husband and children, and you guys. That's Nanny than you guys, but that's my gifts right there, and nothing can top any of those. But Shane mentioned, since we have a new color scheme in the house, listen to this man. This man is something else. All of my fall decor that I had went with the color scheme of the old house. Now I can make the fall decor that I have work in here. It's fall decor. It's essentially orange, green, yellow, and brown. But when Shane mentioned the difference in color schemes and my birthday and fall coming up, and I was talking about, I was really excited about fall decorating and stuff, he was like, how about I do that for your birthday? How about we get you some new fall decor? And at first I was like, nope, because I've already bought fall decor, and I've been reusing my fall decor that I bought 3 years ago. I had to buy all my fall decor basically because I had none. I didn't decorate for fall before YouTube. So I went on this big thing where I got, not a whole lot, I mean to some people, but it was a lot to me. I got a whole lot of fall decor. I was starting from scratch when it comes to decorating for the seasons basically, because I didn't have a whole lot of Christmas decor either. So I went and got some fall decor, and it was essentially all new because I had nothing else. And I've only had some of it for like 2 years. So I didn't see that as justification to like go get new fall decor just because I've changed a couple of colors in my house and I go with like a totally different color scheme. Like I said, fall is kind of really just orange, red, yellow, and brown. But then Nanny was asking me if I had anything to declutter to put into the church yard sale. And I told her, I was like, well, I'm going to be getting my fall decor out to go through it here in a couple of days. I'll check it out while I'm looking around, see if I have anything to declutter. She got so excited about that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to tell her, but I'm going to declutter 75%. I'm not going to give a number because I'll probably end up lying. I'm going to declutter as much as I can. I'm going to declutter a lot, and I know she's going to be really excited about that. I know she is. And I'm going to take Shane's offer on the fall decor. Now, when I say I'm going to get fall decor for my birthday, when you guys see that video, don't expect a really huge haul. I'm going to go ahead and temper your expectations right now. Don't expect a really huge haul. I'm really literally going to go through the areas of my home and scout out areas I would like to put something fall related or fallish and get something specifically for that area. We're not going to Hobby Lobby and TJ Maxx and Ross and just getting a grand old pile of stuff and hoping I have somewhere to put it. Everything I get for my birthday will be intentional. Every piece of fall decor will be intentional. So that's kind of how I'm going to do it. So now I can justify it a little bit more. Shane would have done it without me anyway. Shane would have went and done it without me anyway. So I might as well be there to supervise. You might be wondering why I've been swinging around this. These are what I made this morning for breakfast. These are my favorite muffins ever. And believe it or not, I got Shane on the muffin train. He usually is not one for orange and he's not one for cranberries, but for some reason orange and cranberries. Am I just swinging this around? Y'all can't read it. I guess I'm just wanting you guys to get the name of it like this. For some reason the orange and the cranberry blend, he loves it. So I made these. It made 12 actual muffins. Usually a pack of muffin mix says it's going to make 12, but it don't really make 12. This made 12. And we ate the far out of those, man. I need to stop myself. I'm gonna have to put myself in the corner. I'm feeling fallish. Oh, do y'all like my shirt? Royal King updated their shirts. I'm a fan for Royal King 3Xs because they're actual 3Xs. They updated their shirts, and I saw this and I said, I saw what? I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have that. I gotta have that because there are a couple of people in my comments that the names are getting boring and they're running out of ideas. So you're welcome. Hit you like the Hershey squirts.
She's been waiting to say that all daggone day. Literally made me remind me to say that. I came up with this amazing saying.
We're getting some fall decluttering done today. I wasn't going to touch this stuff with a 10-foot pole until it was time for fall decorating. But with Nanny having the churchyard sale and it being within a few days of me doing this, I needed to go ahead and get it done. And I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and get it out and leave it out anyway. So when it does come time to decorate for fall, I already have it out. I'm looking for things to declutter that I'm not sure where they would go. So everything I'm picking up, I'm like, okay, do I know where this is going to go? Do I have an idea of where this will go? Or do I just have this just in case I need it to go somewhere? If it's the third option, then it goes. Everything that gets put on the table here to the right side of the screen is what I'm keeping. Everything that kind of stays around the box here is what I'm getting rid of. I'm looking for stuff that I know I'm not going to use, I don't think I'm going to use, and then just really, really bright colors, because since I am taking this opportunity to do a kind of different color scheme, because like I said at the beginning of the video, fall is really red, orange, green, brown, yellow, stuff like that. I'm going to go with a more muted color scheme for the living room, the main living area of my house, because of the green I have in there already. I'm afraid a bright orange, bright yellow, bright red would clash with that, so I'm going a more muted route. I've been thinking on it for the past couple of weeks, and I'm really wanting to go a muted brown, a bunch of different neutral browns, a rust orange, like a rusty color, and then a pop of gold. That sounds crazy because I usually hate gold, right? I'm going to try it out. I don't know what it's going to look like. I haven't been on Pinterest, seen it done or anything. That's just what's in my mind right now. I might put it together and it totally look ridiculous and I change my mind. But right now I think I'm going to go with those muted fall-y colors, the browns, the neutrals, and the rust. That's going to be my big old color of the year this season, the rust with a pop of gold. I had a lot of the bright orange, bright red garland, so I donated some of that. I donated some of the little tiny pumpkins that I had because I had so many of them, and then I donated little Hobby Lobby signs that I used to get that said if you're nice I'll give you pumpkin spice. I don't even know, they say something like that, they always rhyme with something. I got rid of most of those because I'm not really a Hobby Lobby sign kind of person anymore. That's not really the vibe I go for, much like I don't go after galvanized stuff anymore. I don't look after the farmhouse signs anymore. My taste has really kind of changed. I guess everybody's does, over time, but my taste has kind of veered off from the big farmhouse signs and more towards just a simplified farmhouse, I guess you could say, with a little pop of uniqueness. With the color scheme that I've decided to go with in this double wide, it's a little bit harder to pair the traditional farmhouse stuff that I used in the single wide in this house, because in the single wide I went with a totally different color scheme, totally different thing. It looks totally different than what the double wide looks like, and sometimes I miss the way the single wide looked like, and I'm like, am I doing this? Do I really want to go this route, this different? But I really enjoy the way that it looks, and I really like stepping outside of the box and trying new things. And I think that's just a part of stepping out of the box. I think everybody goes through that when their taste starts to change or they remodel an area and it's not something they would normally go for. They like it, they just don't know how to approach it. That's the kind of area I'm in right now. I didn't know I knew how to decorate. I didn't know that I could decorate until I began decorating the single wide, and I'm like, hey, I kind of like, this kind of might look good a little bit. Like, I might know what I'm doing a little bit. And so now it's like, it's a whole new territory because it's totally different color scheme. I've got driftwood, light wood in here, coastal farmhouse colors, and I'm not a fan of that, but I've got that coastal color scheme. It's totally different from the single wide. So it is a challenge to try to find my style in this new look, in this new color scheme. But I'm really having fun with it. And I'm confident that I can get it figured out. I know what I like. I know when I see something and I put it together and I like it and it looks good. And I play it safe a lot of times. A lot of people ask me how I get a cohesive look to the house. I play it safe and I keep it in a certain color scheme and a certain wood type. I don't mix and match woods, not because I don't think it looks good necessarily, just because I don't think I can make it look good. It takes somebody super good at decorating to make those different wood tones flow, you know, throughout the house and give that aesthetic look, and I'm not talented in that area. I feel like I make our home look pretty and my family's happy with it, so that's really all that matters, but I'm not an exceptional decorator. So I do a lot of times play it safe and I go with one wood tone throughout the house. It can be a wood tone that's muted and then kind of sharper, you know, but it's still a wood tone. It's not like a Jacobian, then an ebony, then a, you know, driftwood. There's a bunch of different woods. It's not like that. It's just like one tone and then a lighter version of that tone and a darker version of that tone. I can do that, but as far as like other colors, I can't do that. I'll go with one accent color throughout the whole living area, and I go with usually 1 to 2 textures. The texture in my house now is the brick and the wood. I feel like the accent color brings some freshness and newness to the whole thing, and then I feel like the wood keeps that farmhouse tied in there, and I feel like the brick does the same. And because I love, in particular, modern farmhouse so much, I keep that wood and that brick around because that's my trademark and my style. Is I really love the modern farmhouse. Even though I have a different color scheme now, I try to stick with that modern farmhouse vibe. I got all of this fall decor because I didn't know I could decorate per se until YouTube, and then I started doing YouTube and I was like, wow, this looks really cool. I wonder if I could do seasonal decorating. And so I tried it and I didn't really know how to go about buying things in an intentional way. Now that I know, and I have, you know, been on YouTube for 4 years and I've been decorating for seasons and stuff like that, I know to be very intentional with what you buy. A, storage. You need a budget, you know, to be able to afford things. And then C, if you don't buy intentionally, you get that Cracker Barrel look, and that's not what I go for. I don't like the layered, very heavily layered Cracker Barrel look. It took me being on YouTube to really learn that, and I'm being honest with you guys, because around me as a YouTuber, this space is filled with seasonal decor hauls. Once it hits like midsummer, we're getting bombarded with seasonal decor hauls, and that's awesome. It gives people a lot of ideas. It shows people what's out there and what's new in the stores, but it can also have a negative impact, an effect on people, because then we're like, this is what I need to do because this is what they're doing, this is how they're decorating their space. I need to go and I need to go get this so I can decorate my space, when in reality half the stuff doesn't get used, and if it does, it just ends up being clutter. I'm guilty of this myself. I've done the large seasonal decor hauls, and I want to go ahead and break in and apologize if I made any of y'all feel like you need to go out and get a crap ton of stuff, because it's so unnecessary. It's not been long since I've been the viewer. I've been both the viewer and the YouTuber, and I know the effect the YouTubers have on the viewers.
2 stink bugs.
Whoa, stink bug!
They're dead.
I'm scared.
They're dead, Mama.
So if you do intend on buying any seasonal decor this season, especially based off of watching a YouTube video or a really pretty woman on here cleaning her home and decorating, or the extravagant houses where they're decorating them, if that makes you want to go get new decor, please be intentional with me. We'll do it together. I'll be intentional. I'm going to be doing a video about it. We can both be intentional about it together, and we can learn that we can decorate without going and blowing the budget. We really can, I promise. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had this.
Oh my gosh, I did too. I literally thought
I didn't know I had that. Oh my gosh, I don't know I have any of this. I remember this now.
What is that?
Remember this is a quilt that one of our friends made us. Along with being more intentional this season, can y'all tell that intentional is the word of the video? Along with being more intentional, I'm going to also be more thorough in my organization of this stuff. I want to have a complete list, a complete inventory list of the things I have, so I don't go buying double stuff. And I remember what I actually have, and it's not like Christmas when I go to get the stuff out, me being like, oh, look what I bought myself. How nice of me.
Stuff away. Don't hesitate. Don't be scared. New ways will appear in front of you. New wealth too. I know it's a bad day, catching every teardrop. Try to tame a hurricane. Wish you didn't feel alive.
I'm having my kiddo try these on to see if they still fit, because we forgot we had these as well, and so far they're all fitting. I think it comes from our very, very poor days where I would buy clothes about 3 sizes too big so they could get 3 years, at least 3 years, out of wearing them. So I usually, without even realizing it now, I buy their clothes too big for them still. Not all the time. I kind of gaslight myself into thinking, oh, this will fit them, but it's definitely more on the baggy side now because I still want to get those years out of wearing them. The front butt is given right now. This angle's not doing me any favors.
Coming closer. It's okay. Yours taught the opposite. Let's rewire. I know it's a bad day, catching every teardrop. Try to tame a hurricane.
Oh, I hate that feeling. Oh my gosh. It smells like Banksy. It smells like Banksy's skunk tea. That looks matted. It looks like it has the mange. I would keep this for sentimental purposes. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna throw it away. But just know, if it hadn't have been that I showed it on YouTube, I probably would have kept it. I think I can salvage these pillows inserts though, because these are really expensive. I actually just bought some on Amazon. I wish I hadn't remembered that I had some in here, because now I have, you can never have too many pillow inserts. You can, but to make myself feel better right now, I'm going to say you can't. This is what Banksy did. This is just a bag of memories.
Wait, Banksy did that?
Yeah, him and Tater. And I got so
Sounds like
many.
him. Can I keep that?
Oh my gosh, this is a bag of memories. He marked his territory on it, and I kept it. Why? Oh, because I could hide it if on camera. Like, if I just did like this, you couldn't see the big stain on it. I'm probably going to still keep it because I really like this. I have one more tote I need to go through. It's not fall related. I found a couple of things Christmas and some like just regular stuff. I'm going to throw in here too. I'm trying to organize it though to help them out for when they go to like price it and group it together and stuff. So I think I'm going to go through my regular decor, and if I find any that I'm going to declutter, I'm just going to put it on top of the fall decor that's on the bottom of this tote
Hey,
here.
I actually found some more things.
Let's see. Oh, wait. False alarm. We have how many more?
3 more.
We have 3 more bags.
There's the leaf pillows.
Okay, I really love these.
I was literally talking about those. I was like, where's the leaf
Inserts.
pillows?
Man, I wish I had remembered I had so many pillows. I need to, like, when I go, y'all don't let me forget. Please somebody remind me in the comments, because I know I will forget. When I go to bag up the fall decor, tell me to write out like a list of the things that I have to keep inventory, sort of, so I don't forget and end up buying like 20 billion trillion pillow inserts. They have this zipper hidden so well.
Pillowcase.
I found it. when I bought that. The 40 billionth pillow insert. I'm gonna feel so stupid when Amazon delivers a 20 billion trillion pillow inserts I bought. I wonder if I could cancel the order.
That was original.
When did I get a leather? When did I have a leather face?
Nana. Wait, this is when Nana got something. Remember?
This is Merina in her biker era. Snakeskin to boot. What was I doing? What was I doing? I need to go back and watch the video I decorated with this in. I'd say that would be funny. I need to go back and look and watch some of my old decorating videos. I'm gonna put this in here in case somebody else is going through something in their 30s, early 30s. When did I have a biker era?
Oh,
It's
that.
snakeskin.
Yeah, you had that in the single wide.
You didn't feel alive, but if you try to embrace rather than push away, you will find this place.
I feel like I could get rid of something else to fill up this toe. Like with seasonal decor stuff.
I say you can take it day by day. Listen to the words I say. I know it's a bad day, catching every teardrop. Try to tame a hurricane. Wish you didn't feel alive, but if you try to embrace rather than push away, you will find this place getting better day by day.
This is all that we're keeping. It's enough, but I got rid of so much. I didn't go through all of my regular everyday decor, but I went through what I had out here and I decluttered a lot of that as well. While I had the totes open, I wanted to go ahead and get that over with. Now I'm packing everything that I'm keeping up in these orange totes. These will be what I'm keeping. I'm also keeping 2 large wreaths, a candy corn wreath and another wreath, and those are wreaths that were made for me by you guys, and I don't keep those with this fall decor because I don't want them messed up. I keep them really safe. One of those will be on my front door this year. I'm going to try to get a new door, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it before we decorate for fall, so I might just go ahead and put it up, and then when I get the new door, just, you know, show you guys that. But I'm putting it up regardless of what door I have. Even though I am going the more muted colors in the main living area, I'm still running with my candy corn theme that I love so much. And I'm going to do that in the bathrooms, especially the kiddos' bathroom. I want it to be like candy corn themed because they love their seasonal decor in their bathroom. I'm so excited to get in there and completely gut that bathroom and transform it. It's not even funny, but it's usable for right now. As long as we can use the toilet, you know, the shower, the sink, everything like that, then I'm fine. I'm not pushing for it. I really want to get the main living area done and completely remodeled before we touch anything else.
You and me, I will always dream about how it will be. Feel your arms around me, yeah, let it sink in. Yeah, I just let it sink in. You and me, wonder how it feels to have you cheek to cheek. But this is not reality, or let it sink in. Yeah, I just let it sink in. Changing all the scenery, oh, why I'm living in this fantasy. Don't know, let it sink in. Yeah, just let it sink in. it sink in. Yeah, just let it sink in. Oh, I know it's such a sweet fantasy, but I can stay like
Nanny is actually on her way right now, so I need to get this like all finished up and tidied up and get everything that I'm keeping put up in totes. I've already got all the fall stuff that I'm keeping put up in totes. I just need to get the regular decor that she's taken. I need to get it packed up either in a box or a tote. I need to get the clothes and blankets and stuff she's taken it bagged up in a bag. And then I need to get my Christmas pillows I'm keeping put up in a tote, and then I'll be done. When I say it out loud, in my mind it didn't sound like a whole lot. When I said it out loud, it sounded like a whole lot. Real quickly, I'm going to run into the girls' closet and see if there's just anything I see that we can declutter. Nothing in their closet, but I did find a couple of shirts from my closet, so I'm going to add these into the donate pile too.
And I know that it's been driving me crazy. Let it sink in. Always changing all the scenery. Why I'm living in this fantasy, don't know. Man, I feel just like a tragedy. Let it sink in. Yeah, just let it sink. And just let it sink in. Yeah, just let it sink in. Just let it sink. Let it sink in. Yeah, just let it sink in. Just let it sink in. Let it sink in. Yeah, just let it sink in. Just let it sink in.
Since we're so close to fall decorating, I'm not going to take the totes that we're keeping all the way to the building or have Shane do it, bless his heart. I'm going to just keep them here in the house so that I can just grab them and decorate. Even though the clothes right here were vacuum sealed, I'm still going to take them to the laundry and wash them right away, or they'll be there forever. That'll be their resting place. I'm going to take them in there and wash them right away just to get that smell out of them until they're clean and ready for the season. Because I was about to say we had fall weather. We did the other day. And today it's like 100 degrees. It's not really. I'm just being exaggerative. It's like, it's enough. I mean, I was about to say it's enough to make me sweat, but I sweat anyway. It's pretty daggone hot, ain't it, Joe?
Yeah,
Pretty daggone hot. Definitely an interesting day to say I'm going to play with fall decor. So this pile right here, this is the pile that's staying. This pile right here is what's going. We got a box, another box, a bag, and a tote back here. And then all of this is going. My farmhouse sign era, my wreath that I bought 4 years ago. I don't know how long, 3 or 4 years ago. Never opened. Literally all sorts of stuff. I didn't even know I bought seat covers for the porch makeover. Apparently I did, and they went missing. Galvanized. I don't do galvanized stuff anymore. See, I don't mind decluttering whenever it, benefits somebody other than myself. If it's just me benefiting from it, then I usually don't have the incentive to like declutter. Did that go in my ear? I like whenever I can help gift, donate, all that stuff. It makes me want to declutter. So the only fall decor I have, like right now, of what I've bought over the last 4 years are these 3 orange totes and that bag up there. That's all I'm keeping. I think that's pretty daggone good, right? I figured out what my brain feels like mush because it's so hot out here. Like, it's so hot, and where I have like vision problems, I have to squint when I'm outside. I need to get me some big old like sunglasses, them black big old glasses my papa used to wear. I need to get some of those. I figured out the fly situation. If you've watched the last few videos, you know I've been struggling with the fly situation. Me and these flies got beef. Like, I have been shoulder checking these flies. I've been roasting these flies. I've been telling these flies off, man. I figured out what it is. My chickens have been laying eggs underneath the porch. And I didn't even know, because you can't even smell them. You would think you'd be able to smell eggs if it's underneath your porch, because if y'all ever had chickens and an egg has been hidden somewhere and you walk in and it's rotten, or you find one under a building that they've sat on too hard and it's crushed and it stinks, and you can smell a rotten egg a mile away. For some reason, I can't smell those. So I found some under there, and then we found some other ones behind their coop, but we found a crap ton in their coop. They are laying eggs like crazy. And now my rooster just started being mature. He just started maturing. He still ain't mature. He acts a fool all the time, but I mean, he's physically mature now. So now I'm terrified, and I'm trying to keep up with all the eggs and where they're laying their eggs at, because what if there's a baby in it? What if one of them's fertilized or something? I think I need to have more nesting boxes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 in a row and then 2 homemade on the side. So I have 5 nesting boxes, and I have 8 hens. I always heard that you needed like half nesting boxes of how many hens you had. So if I have 8 hens, then I have 4 nesting boxes. So I've got to get that under control, nip that in the bud, and maybe try a couple more nesting boxes in there. They've got their little roost thing, and then they have their 3 nesting boxes Shane made with their ramp to get on and roost, and then they have 2 homemade ones, just like temporary ones we put up.
You are not giving them up. Hi everybody, I love you all.
I'm filming.
Missing you. Bye, everybody. I'm packing up, taking all the sissy stuff. Love you and all. It's good to see you. Well, good for you to see me. You'll take that off. You'll edit that out, sissy. Did you hear me? Come on, that's how I got you. It was good to see you.
It's good to see you. I mean, it's good to see me.
Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you so much more. I don't know where to look here. I'm on my iPad. I will see y'all in the next one.